How are you all doing? I know it's been quite a long time. Um, the energies have been very heavy for me. There's huge download happening, and it's a beautiful time for all the healers and light workers out there. For any kind of healers, even people in the medical field and allopathy and so on. Make the most out of it. Spend a lot of time with yourself. Soak it all up, because this is a time where this is like a time where say you're going to take up you're going to write your board exams, all right, and before you start off that particular year or that particular work, you get this waiting time, like a leisure time, and there's a lot of healing that happens at this point in time. And if there is anything that's going on in your life, introspect, look into your relationships, your work scene, your business, your day-to-day life, your routine, anything. This is the time to let go. This is the time to just sever everything that doesn't serve you for your highest good. All right, let's get to our March reading. So this is going to be for all the zodiac signs. The guidance is for the month of March is going to be for all the zodiac signs. But look into it. It's not going to be just the sun. It's going to be sun, moon, and the rising, and also the heavy chart in your natal chart. Just go ahead and have a look at that, and if one doesn't resonate, the other one will, and you kind of will get an idea as to where exactly are you headed and what is it that you need to work on. All right, so let's begin. Wow, the cards are jumping out. So let's start with Aries. March guidance for the Arians. All right, so Arians, this is a time, this is a month for you to actually look up to, all the wishes that you had in your mind, all the expansion plans that you had. This is the time for you to rock it. This is the time for you to implement. This is the time for you to actually, if you had not thought of anything, this is the time to plan. If you had already planned, this is the time to execute. And if you've already executed and you're looking for, what next, then you just sit back, because the results are coming in. All right. So that's what we have for Arians. Next is for the Taurus. What's the monthly guidance? March guidance for the Taurians. Energies are clearly lifting. So enjoy the moments, be in the moment, enjoy it, and go all out, take risks. There are any adventures that are in the offing, please go ahead and take it up. This is the time. And also start focusing on a little bit of materialistic stuff. It's important. It does a lot for you. Well, you're a Taurian, so I guess that's not a surprise, but a little bit of it. Prioritize what's in the moment as compared to planning so much on what to prioritize on. So just be in the moment and enjoy it, and that should help you move forward. So next is for the Gemini. March guidance for the Geminis. Alright, Geminis. You're in touch with yourself. You're more in touch with yourself. You're already healing, and you're doing more of healing now, and you kind of will, in this month you will start feeling, if you've already been doing a lot of healing, then in this month you'll start feeling a lot more grounded, a lot more settled. You'll also start feeling a little um, a sense of stability in terms of materialistic aspect also. And you won't get too carried away. You'll be extremely pragmatic about your life because you've gone through so much, and you're in touch with yourself. You're not like, your 2 feet is on the ground, so which is a good thing. So this will be a time for you to start getting settled materialistically and start feeling more stable. And if you are not, then it's time for you to spend a lot of time in nature, with nature, or amongst a lot of vegetation, parks, sea, water bodies, and see how you can start grounding yourself. Next is going to be for the Cancerians. March guidance for Cancerians. Wow. So you have the intellectual energy here for the Cancerians. So strategize your home front. Strategize your home front. Do a lot of hard work. I mean, if you have to learn something, or if you have to do a lot of specialization, or do a lot of hard work in something, then that it would be definitely on your home front. And if that doesn't resonate, if you do not have a home, or you don't have a family, you're just working, you're more focused on your career, then in that case it's time for you to focus more on teamwork, focus more on developing a particular skill for yourself. And of course, take it as it comes, whatever, in the moment something might need more attention, and you might have to prioritize something more than the other at a given point in time. So go by what's in the moment, but definitely focus more on improving your skills. And if you have a home, invest all your energies in on the home front, like probably renovation, or doing up the house, changing a little bit of interiors, moving around the furniture, and so on. Good. So next is for the Leo. So what's the March guidance for the Leo? There's a lot of cards. All right. So for the Leos, there is you're really finding your ground. You're trying to see how you can get settled without any kind of assistance. What I mean by that is being very independent. Developing or kindling that passion within. All right, starting something new that is very close to your heart. It could be romantic, or it could also be something that's very close to your heart, something that you've always been passionate about. Some venture, something that involves a lot of money. It could also be something that had always been in your mind, in terms of you're passionate about this particular project, then go for it. But remember, please do remember to be consistent, and not just ups and downs. Be consistent. That's important for you this month. All right, next is for the Virgos. March guidance for Virgos. Virgos, a lot more healing. Lot more healing is in the offing. You got to heal a lot. If there is something to do with the relationships, then it's time for you to find the emotional balance in this particular relationship. And you don't have to go out anywhere. Just sitting quietly, spending time with yourself, because you know it all within. You kind of know what you need to do and what exactly is it that you're supposed to, but then you've been keeping it away, you've been pushing it away. I think it's time for you to um, just focus on that particular relationship and heal it. When I say heal it, if there is a relationship that didn't work, then you need to go through healing to let go. But if there is something that you want to make it work, then this is the time for you to actually figure out what exactly is it that I need to contribute and see how you can heal the relationship. And a lot of things may not be revealed immediately, even in this month. It may not be in the face, it may not reveal, but it will be revealed if you are ready, which means you need to spend a lot of time with yourself and meditate, literally meditate, be in the now, be calm, and that should actually reveal a lot of stuff, a lot of answers to you, especially with regard to relationship, especially with regard to your mental and emotional well-being. All right, awesome. So next is Libra. March guidance for the Librans. Wow. So Librans, if you have been spending a lot of time with yourself, uh, now is the time where a lot of things will be revealed. Like you're coming out of this cocoon, right? Not to go ahead and socialize. Okay, this month you will still see that you are spending a lot more, or there is a need for you to spend time with yourself. But here is the thing, by the end of it all, by the end of this month or in a couple of weeks, you will actually start shining. You will know exactly why you were doing all of this, and you'll get your solutions, and you'll start feeling very good. You will feel completely healed, and you will actually be ready to move forward with whatever plans that you have in mind. And I think that's awesome, so enjoy it. So next is guidance for the Scorpions. What is it for the Scorpions in the month of March? So, Scorpions, it's very clear. Stop being so stubborn, um, and just, you know, I mean, what I see is you guys are still, very unhappy about, okay, something that did not work. Could be relationship, business, whatsoever. You're still crying over the spilt milk. You're still thinking, hey, this didn't work now. What do I do? You're unable to change. You're still resistant to change. You kind of very stubborn, right? So it's time for you to disconnect from that energy, cut cords, if it's a relationship or a partnership, whatever. Or if something didn't work on the business front, start something new. It's time for you to start something new. It's time for you to communicate. If it's a relationship or a partnership, it's time to communicate and figure out what exactly is it that that you feel, or just express yourself. You feel that went wrong, or need to be done. Just express yourself. And it's time for you to go all out. The energies are pretty good for you to actually go all out and pursue your dreams, pursue your plans. Even though something didn't work, instead of crying over spilled milk, it's time for you to actually move forward and focus on the plans. You have a lot of energy. Channelize it into a positive, let it be a positive, uh, channel it in a positive sense as compared to using it for something very negative. All right, so yeah, you have a lot of passion. It's not letting me move forward. Okay, all right, so it's for Saggy March guidance for the Sagittarians. Sagittarians, you have been at it. You've really been at it. You have tried hard. You're still trying, giving up, which is such a Sagittarian thing, Sagittarian energy. Um, it's please keep trying. Try expanding, your horizons. Do not stop. It's time for some decision making this month. And if there is a relationship that you're trying to work at, uh, please continue working at, because there is something in the horizon. It's time for you to actually come into your own dominion. So keep at it. Do not give up. All right. So continue doing that. And you will see that you are extremely happy and confident when you do that, when you continue doing that. Awesome. So, guidance for the Capricorns. Right? Capricorns. What? March guidance for the Capricorns. So Capricorns, it's very clear you need to stand up for yourself. Look at things from a very different perspective and start standing up for yourself. It's important that you have a bit of valor. It's important that you develop a bit of valor and stand up for yourself and communicate if that is what it means. And you can't do much about a lot of situations around. I totally get that. Having said that, there are ways you can look at a particular situation from a different perspective and see what you can do. If there is something that you can do in terms of standing up for yourself, great. If that's not the case, at least look at it from a different perspective and surrender to the universe. That should actually help. And that will help you focus on your goals and not just have some scattered energies. All right. So next is March guidance for the Aquarians. March guidance for the Aquarians. Wow, Aquarians, you have gone through quite a bit. Quite a bit. It's been pretty heavy. And you still feel burdensome at times. So it's not that you've come out of it. This energy might continue for a bit of time. Let's be solution driven. What can you do to handle this in the month of March? Yeah, so continue to cut cords with relationships and situations that doesn't help you, that doesn't serve you for your highest good, and go all alone. Do not expect anybody by your side. Just go all out and continue to heal. That's what I have to say. So continue to heal. You have a lot of work to do. It's probably a time for you to rest. It's probably a time for you to bask in your own glory. You don't have to really go all out and take action. But if you really have to, then do it all by yourself. You do not have to expect others. Do not expect others to help you or be there not because they do not want to. It's just that sometimes they may not. They might have their own, battles to handle, right? So yeah, that's what it is. So that will help you move away from what is it that you don't want to be with. So that's pretty cool. So March guidance for the Pisceans. So Pisceans, it's time for you to, it's a lot of stability that I see. You'll experience a lot of stability, a lot of inner strength, and it's time to wield your resources. There is so much that you can manifest at this point in time, and I think you can go ahead and do it now. So this is an amazing time for you to stabilize. If you've achieved a lot, then it's time for you to take that, take a bit of respite before you start off with your next endeavor. All right. Otherwise, it's time for you to manifest, and you have a huge, oh wow, there's a lot of manifestation happening, and it keeps repeating itself. So, which means you just need to have this emotional strength and believe in yourself and move forward. This is an amazing time. Go ahead. Awesome. I hope that was and keep at it. Do not give up. Just keep going. Do not, because you're at the finishing point. Do not give up at the last moment. So I hope this was useful. Thank you so much, and I'm hoping that I'll make more videos henceforth. Take care. Love you. Bye bye.